Good evening, everybody. I'm Pierre Rabi Trader. It is February 3rd, and we are going to take a look at Tesla stock from a technical analysis perspective. My goal in doing these videos is to help you understand how you can use technical analysis to make better trading and investing decisions. But I'm not a financial advisor, so please do your own research and make your own decisions. So we are officially going dark mode. So tell me in the comment section if you like this dark mode stuff. I did a poll yesterday and 75% of the people wanted dark mode. So here it is. I had to tweak my chart a little bit because if we only switched to dark mode, everything was just ugly. So now the bar charts are popping out. The stochastic, the line of stochastic is now white and is now popping up. I think this looks pretty good. I still have a preference myself for the all white, but I can understand that you are looking at my videos maybe at night. Someone mentioned that in the comment. That makes a lot of sense. At least let's give it a try. So Tesla is up today $1.71, 0.91%, closed at 189.98. Post-market, we are up by 7 cents. So maybe we are going to go up on Monday. Let's look at what this looks like on the chart. Yesterday, we bounced on our upper resistance of the bullish channel that we are in. And today we opened a little bit lower than that channel resistance slash support. But today we climbed up. We opened a little bit lower and closed a little bit higher than where we closed yesterday. So this is why we are only up by 171, even though we have a nice green candle. And look at how close we are to our 198.12 horizontal resistance. So I'm telling you, 198.12 is a little bit hard to beat. We crossed it during the day. Today. This is not what we did yesterday. We crossed it today. This is positive. At some point during the day, some people wanted to pay more than 198.12. So we made a higher high. We also made a higher low. Let's hope that Monday we are continuing our way up for this. As I mentioned, we are in this congestion zone. We are in a congestion zone between 176.73 and 198.12. Yes, we can take a look at this bullish channel and hope that we stay above and continue here, but we should also remain realistic that we could be going sideways like this. And we could be sideways like this because we are away from our support right here. This is the support of the whole channel. So it's possible that we come back to that support right here and continue up. So that would still be okay. We could be looking at a week or two of going sideways. As I mentioned, for me, I will be looking at 176.73 as a very important support. If we cross this here, depending on how stochastic is on the 1 hour chart, I might decide to get out at some point just to keep the profit that I have in. I like to sell for a technical reason, whatever technical reason I choose. As I mentioned a couple of days ago, you can sell if we break this one here. You can sell if we break this one here. You can sell if we break this one or break this one, depending on how valuable the profit you have on paper is for you. And selling with a profit is okay. We can always come back later. And there's much more to talk about regarding if we exit a little bit early, then we need to have a corresponding opposite signal that made us sell to get us back in. This is a more in-depth discussion that I will have on Sunday with my members, because this Sunday is a live like every Sunday, but only once a month it's free to the public. Last weekend, but this weekend it is going to be just for my members, and then we can have a discussion about that. Let's go see the 1 hour chart. So on the 1 hour chart, as I mentioned, we opened a little bit lower, below our second channel resistance, but nice green candle, very powerful. Second hour also, and look at this. When I talk about perfection, this is what I'm talking about. We are stopped at 198.12. We are stopped there. First hour, second hour cannot break it. Third hour cannot break it. Fourth hour, we even played with it. We played with it and came back down. And now we seem to be a little bit away from the support. I like to see this decreasing, this kind of asymptotic movement where we are decreasing in terms of speed as we are coming to this support. And we also have the tiniest green candle we ever saw in the history of the world right here. I prefer to see this green candle than a red candle. So maybe we are going to keep bouncing on this as we pretty much did yesterday and also the day before. We still have stochastic over 60. So in theory, we should be able to do another swing. And at some point, we should be able, if Tesla is strong enough, we should be able to cross that 198 for good and start going even higher. Let me go back to the daily chart. So let's look at our indicators. So we have stochastic at 90. Stochastic is maintaining itself very well. We have RSI that is also overbought. We don't mind that. We have the two lines of MACD above zero, and they have crossed over a couple of weeks ago. And the DMI is also great. This is a nice move that we have right here. But we see that we definitely have a big resistance here, starting at 198.12 just to get out of this thing here. Let's go take a look at the VIX briefly. VIX is down 0.40. We like to see this, minus 2.14%, closed at 1832. So we are closing a little bit lower here, even though we made a higher high and a higher low. This is us going sideways, but at least it was red today, so it helped the Tesla maybe a little bit. Let's take a look at Dow Jones. So Dow Jones is stabilizing here. So for two candles, we are basically going sideways. We still have stochastic over 60. There's still a possibility that we move back up. SPX for S&P 500 is pulling back a little bit. It would be okay to pull back at around 40.73. We have a good stochastic, so we could still have a stochastic over 60 as we get over here, which would tell us that we could be doing another move and bouncing on that support. And for NASDAQ, a little bit lower today, almost 2% down, but it's a green candle. It's a green candle. It was hard during the day, but it finished a little bit higher. This is pulling back season a little bit. Again, it would be okay to come back to 11,674 or even 11,565 just to be on the safe side. Stochastic is still good. So let's hope that next week is going to be a continuation of what we got this week. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you for liking, commenting, subscribing. If you like what I do, you can become a YouTube member. Click on my TradingView affiliate link. I'm going to wish you a great weekend. We are going to talk on Sunday if you are a member at the right tier. If not, we are still going to talk on Monday. So have a great weekend, and I'm going to tell you à la prochaine.